Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's Mike here at Games from Scratch with some massive news heading into the weekend. And, wow, I didn't see this one coming, to be honest. What you see in front of you, this is ArtStation. And to put it in the simplest terms I can come up with, ArtStation is basically the LinkedIn for graphic artists. It's growing to be more than that. It's growing to be a marketplace and a learning community and so on. But realistically, it is a place for people to showcase their work. And that's pretty much how I've consumed it for the most part. I come here and I gawk at other people's amazing work. People often have their CV or their credentials up on ArtStation. It really is the hub for artists out there. And now, if you'll notice this little tab up here in the top left corner on what is, I got to admit, a very busy page, they are also now owned by Epic Games. Yes, Epic Games bought ArtStation today, and as is kind of the trend when Epic Games buys somebody, they make it better. And this is no exception. So let's jump in and take a look at the news. Now, we have two sources of the news. We have the ArtStation blog, which we're going to go through today. And also there is, I got rid of it. Oh, here we go. The Epic Games announcement as well. Now, the Epic Games announcement doesn't really say anything that different than the ArtStation one. So we're going to stick to the ArtStation one for now, and we're going to go on through the details of it. So this literally just coming through about the last half an hour. They're thrilled to announce that ArtStation has joined the Epic Games family. Together, they will accelerate the development and growth of the creator community worldwide. Partnership underscores both Epic and ArtStation's mission to empower creators with the tools and platforms to thrive. Again, there is that other link, and again, there's really nothing new there, so we're going to stick to this one. They shared a great relationship. During the pandemic, Epic supported them with a mega grant, which really helped them out. They also saw their commitment towards empowering creators, and it kind of led to this acquisition. Cool thing here is if you are an existing ArtStation user, it is going to remain independently branded. It's going to be owned by Epic Games, but will continue to run as its own entity. Empower creators to thrive. You could still use the platform as you do today. Continue to be open to creators across all verticals, 2D and 3D, including those that don't use Unreal Engine. They're actively hiring and growing the team. Hopefully, they'll also throw some of the money behind the servers and such. Epic Games is... They seem to have this hosting thing down. And of course, this is Epic Games. I mentioned off the hop that they are going to make it better, and here are the details. So, earn more on the ArtStation Marketplace. If you're currently selling on the Marketplace, and our Marketplace is sort of like Blender Market or Sketchfab, kind of a place for artists to sell, models or tutorials or whatever else you want. They're decreasing the pricing there. So their fee used to be 30% and has dropped to 12%. Do those numbers sound familiar? Well, that 30% is what Steam takes. 12% is what the Epic Game Store takes. And by the way, the Epic Game Store move there seems to have some traction because other game stores have done the same thing, including just yesterday, the Microsoft Game Store dropped their commission down to 12% as well. So basically, it seems like Epic Games thinks that a fair digital cut for providing online services is 12% instead of 30%. Now, also, there were some deals for pro members in the past, and they're going to see a comparable cut down in cost. So you're going to go down lower if you're a pro member, but it's all pretty much relative. So if you're an existing seller on the ArtStation Marketplace, the excellent news is you are now going to get more bang for your buck. You're going to get more of every dollar sold on that site. Definitely a nice move there. And another thing that we do, as I mentioned, when Epic Games buys something, everybody tends to win, and this one is no exception. ArtStation Learning is going to be free for the rest of 2021 as well. So if you want to go in there, go check out ArtStation Learning. It's a streaming video service for artists, features unlimited access to an ever-growing content library from industry professionals, so artists can expand their skills in a wide range of art topics, and it's free for the rest of the year. Now, you got a bit of an FAQ. Will it become only Unreal and game focused? The answer is basically no. Does this mean, what does this mean for the future features and fixes? Actively hiring and will continue to build new features for the community, committed to improving the platform, and they're now going to have more resources. And are you going to be changing their policies? They've updated the ArtStation terms of service and privacy policies, which you've asked to review and agree to when you log into your account. Language is pretty similar to what you're already familiar with, but since we are now part of the Epic family, those terms and policies are in agreement with Epic, while you were in agreement with Ballistic Digital Inc. before, who owned ArtStation before they joined Epic. So do be sure to check out those particular details, but I imagine it's mostly just a legal binding. Like, it's just, there's a different parent company, different agreement, but there might be something snuck in there, but to be honest, Epic Games have been pretty pretty on the up and up when they acquire these kind of companies. They just generally do improve things. So the final thing we're going to talk about today is this ArtStation Learning. And my experiences so far, and it might be because their servers are getting hit pretty hard, but this is pretty slow. So give me a minute for this one to load up. But basically, this is an online learning portal. As you can see, unlimited access for free until the end of 2021. So you've got, 8 months to come and check out the content if you wish. There is 169 courses right now on the ArtStation Learning site. So you can see things here in terms of like creating anatomy. Some of these are game development specific. One of these has got like nightmare fuel for creating organic textures for games. But it's a number of tutorials from industry veterans on a broad number of subjects. They're all free until the end of 2021. You'll also notice there is a category down here basically of upcoming topics. So we got things like 3D courses, traditional painting, animation, professional development, software packages, virtual reality, and more. So it's not just game development. In fact, it's the minority of game development. Like here we got a course on drawing in charcoal. So it's multimedia in the literal definition of that word, training for artists out there. So definitely one of those things to go and check out. But anyways, yeah, ArtStation is now part of the Epic Games family. And as is generally the case, Epic Games have acquired a couple of companies as of recent. There was, they acquired Quixel. I just covered Mixer 2021 the other day. They continue to improve those products. They make them available for free. They made Megascans available for free for Unreal Engine developers and cheaper for everyone else. And that means if you're using Unity and Quixel, your life just got cheaper. When they acquired Reality Capture, the photogrammetry software, they acquired that a month or two back, and then what they did was immediately made it substantially cheaper. I think they cut the price down by to a fifth of the current price, and not just for Unreal Engine users. So when they acquire a company, almost everybody wins, at least in these spaces. Now, sometimes when they acquire game companies, that's a little bit of a different story. I'm not going to talk about the gaming side of things. I care here more about game development, content creators, and so on. And every move Epic Games have ever made have benefited the community. Plus, they generally are putting more and more pressure on the default take for online stores to be 12% instead of 30%. And as a creator, that move towards the creator getting more of the pie, be it the game developer or the artist or whatever, that is a move that we can all benefit from. So some huge news today. Epic Games now owns ArtStation. Do you use ArtStation? Are you impacted by this? Are you happy that this happened? I don't see any downside, but I'm definitely in the pro Epic Games camp. They've impressed me with every move they've done, and I know some people not so keen. So I'd be interested in hearing what your opinion of this acquisition is in the comments down below, and have yourselves a good weekend. Goodbye.